Hello and welcome. I'm John Peters, Commercial Director for Hooper Enterprise Associates Limited, or Hill Planning as we're better known. This video is a case study detailing a recent planning appeal in the London Borough of Hounslow Council area for a proposal for a part single-storey side extension that we undertook for a client. Before I start, I'd like to clarify that the client has given us full authority to use this information in this video. This case started for us when we were contacted by our client after their recent application had been refused by the London Borough of Hounslow, and the decision notice has been issued to our client refusing the application. The refusal was issued on the 21st of May, and as a householder application, the appeal had 12 weeks from the decision notice to be submitted to the Planning Inspectorate. Our client felt the decision was very unfair as neighbouring properties in the area had already had extensions that were very similar. The client instructed us to proceed on the 26th of July as they had decided that with elderly members staying with them, they needed that extra space. We always recommend leaving at least a whole clear month from instruction to appeal deadline in case any investigations are needed, but the more time available, the better. The refusal reasons given by the London Borough of Hounslow were fairly subjective and based around the fact they felt the development would be incongruous, overly dominant and prominent, and as a result would harm the appearance of the street scene in that area. The London Borough of Hounslow Council Planning Department also said the development would be unacceptable in the terms of its design quality and contrary to local policies CC1, CC2 and SC7, as well as Local Design Guidance SPD 2017. These refusal reasons do often look harsh if you're not used to reading local authority decision notices, but honestly they're absolutely normal for this type of case. We at Hill Planning have a lot of experience dealing with refusals in the Hounslow and other London Borough areas, as these types of applications often do gain refusals. For this appeal, we produced a 21-page detailed appeal statement, working our way through the delegated officer's report and decision notice, dismantling their objections and their reasons, providing a comprehensive and robust argument, bringing national and local policies into play, and detailing reasons as to why their findings were wrong and in fact the development was perfectly acceptable. Additionally, we completed a detailed amount of research to find very similar cases that the Planning Inspectorate had previously granted, and we look to use these cases to support our argument as best possible. As the appeal was a householder appeal, the local authority, which in this case was the London Borough of Hounslow, did not have the right of response to our appeal statement. This case, like the vast majority of similar cases, was dealt with by way of written representation, and as such it is paramount that the argument is very comprehensive and robust and there is no second chance to respond. The inspector visited the appeal site on the 29th of December and issued the appeal decision on the 19th of January in a 4-page very detailed report. The good news was that the appeal was upheld and the permission granted. Our approach for producing appeal documents that go into great detail to work through the refusal reasons, officers' reports and policies in detail, and supplying supporting cases when the inspector has granted similar appeals is invaluable. This gives the client their best chance of success. Admittedly, it does take longer to produce and increases costs slightly, but going to that level of detail is absolutely paramount. As an organisation, Hill Planning is one of the leading appeal specialists with both dedicated in-house planning and legal teams, whose job it is to win your case. Both these skill sets are invaluable to producing a robust and compelling case to gain a win. You won't find many organisations in our industry that have both these skill sets, a planning and a legal team, and it is most definitely a major reason why we have the success rate we do. Without appealing your planning refusal, you cannot gain the permission you would like. Your appeal would go to the Planning Inspectorate. They're a government-based organisation that is appointed by the Secretary of State to handle all types of planning appeals. Based out of Bristol and covering England and Wales, the Planning Inspectorate gives you your chance of success to gain that permission you're seeking and taking that decision process away from your local authority's planning officer. you'll find a host of videos about various types of planning appeals and the services we offer on our website. If you'd like a free, no obligation consultation with myself or a member of our team, please call us on 01743 369 911 or email appeals@planningappealsuk.com and give your appeal its best chance of success. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.